Welcome to the Engadget stage, brought to you by Verizon, live from the International CES 2013 show floor. My name is Tim Stevens. I'm the editor-in-chief here at Engadget. I'm joined by Ryan Biden from Samsung. How are you, Ryan?
Hey, I'm good, Tim. Thanks.
A familiar face on the stage here today.
I've been here an odd time, yeah.
More so than myself, I think, at this point. So you're having a good show, I know, and Samsung's had a lot of great stuff to show, but we're going to do something very special now. It's something that I've actually been looking forward to this all week long. I'm pretty excited about it.
Yeah.
We've got some awards that we're going to give away, right?
Yeah, this is actually very cool. So over the summer in July and August, we actually ran a mobile bootcamp program. And so we actually worked together with Georgia Tech, UC Berkeley, UT Dallas, and MIT. And we got a bunch of students together. Basically, these are high school kids with really good grades who are interested in math, science, engineering, and tech. And we got them together and kind of said, hey, you guys have these really cool ideas. Let's get you on campus, spend 2 days at this boot camp to really figure out how to realize that app. So we got them to meet with the faculty, graduate students, app developers, and tech leaders, and really start to realize and program and build those apps.
Now, what kind of app submissions are we talking about? Are we talking about mobile phone apps or desktop apps or everything and all between?
Yeah, so obviously because of our strength in mobile, the emphasis here was around mobile apps for phones. The really cool piece of this, though, was just we had about 120 kids attend the sessions.
Wow. And
just the variety of apps that they came up with were great. I mean, we had everything from location-based services to mobile health to civic service to entertainment, just kind of the gamut of all of these great, really innovative ideas.
Yeah, that's great. I mean, some young, fresh minds who haven't maybe been corrupted by the years of corporate development. I know that can kind of pollute your mind and get you away from thinking creatively. So I think that's really great. As a former coder myself, yeah, I think that's pretty awesome.
Well, no, and that was really for it. I think it's two things. One is it's great to see the innovation, that we just didn't end up with a bunch of Angry Birds clones.
Yeah.
Just a huge kind of gamut of content. But the other piece is to really work with these kids to really help foster and grow that kind of entrepreneurial and innovative spirit, right? I mean, obviously for Samsung, we are an engineering-driven company, and it's really important for us to kind of foster that in the next generation of engineers.
Yeah, and you've also got a lot of custom features in your phones, like the S Pen in a lot of your devices. So, having some people focusing on developing for your devices certainly helps in that regard as well.
Yeah, that's absolutely it. I think there's kind of this huge swath of development that's really important just in general for the mobile ecosystem. I mean, obviously smartphones are pretty ubiquitous at this point, and we want to continue to drive that. I mean, smartphones are a huge part of our business these days.
Very naturally.
But then, as you say, with the S Pen and our AllShare SDK and some of that other stuff, we can continue to develop and build additional features into our phones, and that's kind of what we're hoping will happen.
All right, so we've been talking about this. We got some very eager kids sitting in the wings there,
yeah.
And I see some big checks sitting over there too. Do you want to go ahead and talk about some of these apps in more detail?
Yeah, let's call up the winners, and they can tell us about their apps.
Let's head over here to the side, to the prize awards section of the stage. Who's first?
Okay, so we're going to start. So we actually awarded a bunch of prizes. So we're going to start with our third place winner. His name's Ofri.
Okay.
And he's going to come up, and why don't you come up and you can talk to us about your app.
So the app I developed is called Karma Trader. Trade Karma. And the idea behind Trade Karma is that you can offer a service and receive services on a point system through the app. And the idea behind the app was to help people in the weaker economy, where there's lower employment, still get the services they need through this point system.
So what kind of services are we talking about? Anything?
We're really talking about anything from, I need help fixing my car, to I need someone to babysit my kids,
wow,
to I need someone to mow the lawn.
And is the basic idea then that you can trade points with other people as well, instead of trading money, to make it easier to have services performed and given?
Yeah, so the idea behind the app is that you can't buy points. All the points you receive are from services you give.
I see.
So the only way you can receive services is by giving services to others.
And we got a fixed economy then, so you don't have to worry about inflation or anything like that either, right?
Yeah.
That sounds awesome. So have you released the app to the wild at this point?
We actually haven't written the apps. We just made the app ideas.
Conceptual, I see. Okay.
So the app isn't actually on the market.
It sounds like a great idea for an app, though, especially given the current economic times. So congratulations on winning. This is fantastic.
Thank you very much.
Thanks. So, Ofri, here is your giant check.
That is a giant check.
For a $5,000 scholarship.
You might have to check that, I think. Check your check on the way home.
Thanks.
That was unintentional, by the way.
Great. Thanks.
Congratulations.
Thanks.
All right, who's next?
All right, so now we're going to bring up our second place winner, and this is Sophia. And Sophia actually gets a $10,000 scholarship.
Wow, that's pretty great. Hi, Sophia. Tell us about your app.
So the app I developed is called SoundUp. So what it basically does is take multiple smartphones and link them together in this big mobile and wireless speaker system. So let's say if I'm at a picnic with my soccer team and we all want to hear the song, but no one has speakers, so we can all link our smartphones together, hold them in our hands, or put them in different corners, and we can share music that way.
That sounds pretty great. Sounds a lot better than scattering a bunch of Bluetooth speakers around or something like that.
Definitely.
Now, could friends control the playlist too, or would one person be driving all the sound?
There would be one person as the initiating user.
That's probably best, because somebody might put some Justin Bieber on or something like that. And
we wouldn't want that.
What kind of music would you like to play through the system?
I'm good with anything. Classical, country, pop.
But not Justin Bieber?
He's okay. It's okay. I'm okay with that. I'm a teenage girl.
Okay, that's fair enough. Awesome, Sophia. Congratulations on your second place. And here's
Thank
a
you.
massive check from
my
Samsung
God,
for you.
this is taller than me. I'll take the mic. Okay.
And another giant check, yes. We love
Giving you a
giant
little
checks.
credit up here. Congratulations.
Thanks, Sophia. It's awesome.
All right, we got one check left.
Yeah,
This is even bigger.
Last but certainly not least, this is Joe. And he is actually our grand prize winner, so he actually gets a $20,000 scholarship.
What's up, Joe?
Which is fantastic.
Congratulations. Tell me all about your app, Joe.
So my app is called Better for All, and it enables people in the community to submit reports of places that need help. So let's say there's some trash on the side of a road, or they need volunteer help in a hospital. You can put that up there, and then someone else can go there and take that report and finish it. So I could clean up the trash, or I could volunteer in a hospital, and I can get volunteer hours and also points. So there's a leaderboard of who has the most points and who's the most helpful.
Great. So it's like bringing some gamification to service to the community, more or less, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Sounds great. And are there any awards or badges or something like that you might win?
You can have monthly badges. Whoever volunteers the most in a month, whoever does the most work.
And it would be driven by, community, local leaderboards and that kind of thing based on geographic areas?
Yeah, you have local leaderboards and a global leaderboard. So this can even work in international areas too.
That'd be great to think about having people in Japan helping other people just to compete against people here in Las Vegas helping other people.
Yeah.
That sounds very good. Congratulations, Joe.
Thank you.
And you get the biggest check of all.
And now, your giant check.
Congrats, Joe.
Thanks, Joseph.
That's pretty awesome.
No, I'm just shocked by the ideas that these guys have come up with. It's just absolutely terrific.
So what happens now? I mean, are you going to put any of these into production, you think?
Well, I mean, a lot of it was trying to get them and help them incubate the ideas. Obviously, we're going to remain in touch with them and keep kind of seeing what happens here.
I think there's a bright future here for a lot of these kids.
Absolutely.
Is this something that Samsung is going to do again, you think, sometime in the future?
Yeah, I mean, as we've said, we are all about innovation and kind of fostering that level of growth. I think we've seen this as being really, really successful. So whether it's this program or programs like it, we will absolutely be continuing to do this kind of stuff.
That's awesome. Well, Ryan, thanks for letting us give out the awards here on the stage. It's very exciting for me. I think this is awesome. Great program. Congratulations on a great program. Congratulations again to all of our winners. I think we'll do some more posing and smiling with the big checks up here. So a big round of applause for all of our winners.
Awesome.
All right, thanks everybody for tuning in. We're going to go ahead and break from the stage now. We'll be back with more live programming a little later on.